But if I remove this cover and I have this phone is one. So if I try to tear it and remove the screen from the motherboard, there will still be, if the phone was a human being, it will feel pain. But now because it's not a human being, maybe it will break and all that. Every time a thing is one and whole, and now there's separation, there is that pain when you're separating. And the word of God that I'm going to encourage you with today actually confirms that God knew and knows that we come across those times at some moments in our lives. And I want to read a word in the book of John 11:35. Acha nianze na ya 34. Psalms 34:18 nitamalizia na ya John. Psalms 34:18 inasema, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord is close to who?
The brokenhearted.
To those laughing, to those jumping, to those partying, to those feeling that, oh, I'm on top of the world. So the Bible is actually confirming to us, Carol, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. And then I love this other part. It says, he rescues those whose spirits are crushed. I want us to take note of the word rescue and crushed. That God is close to those who are brokenhearted. So God is acknowledging the moment that you'll become broken, you'll become crushed, you'll be in pieces. The Lord is acknowledging that is part of life. The Lord is confirming to you, it's okay to feel the brokenness that you're feeling. It's okay to feel so down. It's okay to go in your bedroom, and because that is where you feel now I'm in my own space, that is where now I can be my true self. You don't even, the minute you enter your bedroom like this, you don't even have the energy to jump into your bed. You just want to lie on the floor and break there and weep and cry and shout. The Lord knows you can be so broken, you can go to the shower and open the shower. You don't want to shower, but actually you just want the water to wipe away your tears. The Lord knows those times are there. The brokenness times. He acknowledges that they are there. And in our lives, we come across those times once in a while. You can face brokenness because of so many things. But right now, you're facing brokenness because of death. Unfortunately, it can't be reversed. So God is very much aware of this brokenness that you're going through. It's not, when something like this happens, you feel like, we manze God wewe, hata unielewi. Manze we God, hata nikauoni chenye naenda through. Manze God, ungejua, ungeacha hii ifanyike. And that's the same story with the Martha, the sister to Lazarus. Waliambia Jesus aje. Jesus, kama ungekuwa hapa, brother yetu hangekufa. It's recorded in the Bible. They were pinning Jesus down. And they were telling Jesus, if you were here, our brother would not have died. So, pia si tunasemanga wewe manzi God, ulichelewa wewe. Wewe manzi God, kwani ungeweza kufanya kitu? Kwani tu ni brother yetu uliona? Kwani tu God ungeacha tu angojee mpaka hii mwaka ishe? You understand? So, God understands that. And then this other part he says, he rescues. You know, the word rescuing is very powerful. In the manner that the person being rescued is actually not able to pull themselves out of the situation they are being pulled out. Think of somebody who is being rescued. Maybe let's think of somewhere there is a very bad road accident, God forbid. And the accident has happened and the rescuing process is happening. So people are stuck in the car. They need somebody to come and rescue them out. They are so stuck. They can't come out of that car. They are so stuck. Think of a house that is burning, God forbid. We see fire extinguishers. They run, they rescue whoever they are able to rescue. Because those who are already in the burning house, they cannot pull themselves out of that burning house. So, God acts like that. The situation you are in right now, you are even wondering, how do I pull myself back on my feet? How do I do it again? Now, if maybe it's somebody you used to communicate to, who will I be communicating to? Who will I be calling? Who will I be consulting? And all that and all that. But one confirmation God is giving us is that he will rescue. He will rescue. He will intentionally come and rescue. At his own time, he'll know how to bandage that heart. At his own time, he'll know how to soothe the heart. At his own time, he'll know how to put together the pieces. At his own time, he'll know how to whisper to that heart and speak a language that that heart will understand and rescue it to come back to itself. And then it finishes by saying that he rescues those whose spirits are crushed. So that one we have already said that the brokenness is the same as being crushed. So don't feel weird when you're so broken. Don't feel weird when you're asking all those questions. Don't feel weird when you feel like it's like manze God at ayuko. It's because you are broken. It's because you are crushed. But one confirmation God has given us today through Psalms 34 and verse 18 is that He is close to that broken heart and that crushed heart. He's very close to that. That is a confirmation. You might not feel it like He's there, but He has confirmed that He is there. And I want to wind up by saying, in that brokenness and in that state of being so crushed, it is very much okay not to be okay. It's very much okay not to be okay. Don't feel the pressure to be okay. Don't feel the pressure to move along the way you used to move along. Don't feel the pressure to do things the way you used to do them. For a period of time, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay for you to go in bed and all you want to do is cry. It's okay to have your phone there and you don't even feel the energy to lift it and talk to anybody. Don't feel weird when you're asking all those questions. Don't feel weird when you feel like it's like manze God at ayuko. It's because you are broken. It's because you are crushed. But one confirmation God has given us today through Psalms 34 and verse 18 is that He is close to that broken heart and that crushed heart. He's very close to that. That is a confirmation. You might not feel it like He's there, but He has confirmed that He is there. And I want to wind up by saying, in that brokenness and in that state of being so crushed, it is very much okay not to be okay. It's very much okay not to be okay. Don't feel the pressure to be okay. Don't feel the pressure to move along the way you used to move along. Don't feel the pressure to do things the way you used to do them. For a period of time, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay for you to go in bed and all you want to do is cry. It's okay to have your phone there and you don't even feel the energy to lift it and talk to anybody. It's okay to just be somewhere alone and just weep. It's okay not to be okay. And it's very much okay actually to cry. Because you see, even Jesus Himself, He cried. And where it is recorded that Jesus cried, that is in John 11:35. 11 from up 33 inasema, when Jesus saw her weeping, that is Mary and Martha, the brothers to Lazarus. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, He was deeply moved in the spirit and troubled. Where have you laid Him? He asked. Come and see, Lord. They replied. And then that verse 35 is the shortest verse in the Bible. And it says, Jesus wept. So Yesu, mahali pamerekodi Yesu alilia. Ni mahali Yesu alilia kwa sababu ya mazishi. Na ni kwa sababu Lazarus, his friend, died. Meaning when somebody dies, we feel overwhelmed. We feel pain. We feel bitterness that moves us into tears that we cannot hold back. And that is why I feel so sad when you see somebody crying and you're telling them, please be strong. Please stop crying. Now how will people see you and think of you when you're crying? Please stop crying. And especially for the men. You know, machozi ya wanaume inarudi kwa tumbo.